What is up, everybody? Huge news out of TwitchCon this past week, as they have now removed the multicasting restrictions that have long been in place for most streamers on Twitch. So previously, if you were on Twitch, unless it was in your contract that you could do so, pretty much everyone was locked down to exclusivity, meaning anything you live streamed on Twitch, you could only live stream it on Twitch, and you couldn't live stream it simultaneously anywhere else at the same time. You could, however, take that content once it was done, and within a certain period of time, around 24 hours usually, you could then take it and put it over as a piece of content on like YouTube or somewhere else. But as they are bleeding big name talent now, this is now no longer a thing. You are now allowed to multi-class. So we're over here at the twitch.tv guidelines page. I'll have a link in the description below. And it says, in line with the coming change to our terms of service, we are now allowing you to simulcast to any service. We believe in giving you the freedom to simultaneously stream on other services, but we do want to ensure that the Twitch user experience is not compromised to that end. There are some guidelines. You have to make sure that the quality of the Twitch stream is no less than the experience of other platforms, meaning that if you're streaming at like 1920 by 1080, whatever resolution on YouTube, it needs to be the same on Twitch. You cannot provide links or otherwise direct your community to leave Twitch to your other simulcast, and you're not supposed to use any third parties to combine activity from other platforms or services on your Twitch stream during your simulcast, such as merging chat or other features, to ensure the Twitch community is included in the entirety of the experience of your live stream. So there are a handful of things that you do need to pay attention to. These are like little guidelines, and they will supposedly give you a warning before they take any action. Now, I didn't know this was happening because I don't pay attention to Twitch. I actually caught this. I was laying down to take a nap, and I have CoCarnage on my TikTok, and that's how I follow a lot of what CoCarnage is doing. And he was talking on TikTok about how his contract has exclusivity, and he's trying to get his contract renegotiated because he wants to be able to start doing this yesterday. Because he does have like 1.2 million or whatever on Twitch, but he also has like 400,000 on YouTube. And you would be stupid not to be simulcasting everywhere at the same time so that you can maximize your audience, which means, yes, I will be taking advantage of this. I don't know exactly what form it's going to be. So before I started on YouTube, I actually had a Twitch account that I tried out for a little bit, got to affiliate status, 100 plus subscribers, whatever. But at the time, I wasn't streaming full time. I was just doing it for fun. And I was having issues with chat moderation and toxicity in chat with people spamming really inappropriate stuff. And I just decided, you know what? I'm using YouTube for all my day job stuff with all my clients. I might as well just focus on YouTube. And so I went to YouTube, and I've stayed on YouTube. YouTube is where I make my money. YouTube is how I make a living. That is not going to change at any time in the future because I do love what YouTube does for me as a content creator platform. But I have always told people I am not a streamer. I am a content creator. So first and foremost, I create content. Content takes the shape of long form and short form videos, and I do that here on YouTube. That will never change unless YouTube goes away or some other platform starts wanting to pay me a significant amount of money, more than what YouTube does. However, live streaming is something where I don't stream all the time. I stream a few days a week, sometimes every day, but not every single day. And being able to simultaneously stream to Twitch as well as YouTube at the same time, so that players who have a preference can choose to subscribe on YouTube as a member, or they can choose to subscribe on Twitch as a member, therefore getting the best of what they want from me. It also allows me to get the best of both worlds because I can now have myself simultaneously live streaming on multiple locations. I would be stupid not to take advantage of this. The irony of this is that about a week and a half ago or so, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, but I actually went back and was tinkering around with my Twitch account. I had no idea that this was coming in the pipeline because I'm not a Twitch partner or anything like that, but I was going to start doing Twitch for like the random stuff when I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm wanting to do like let's chat things as I'm doing R&D and all this other stuff. And I was like, I'll maybe tinker around on Twitch for the rest of the year and see what happens with it. And that was going to be something where if you go back and watch that video, if you remember my channel, I was like, I'm not going to promote it because I don't need to. It's not something I want to promote my Twitch channel. It's just going to be something I want to do, for myself. This announcement, on the other hand, has changed that entirely. I will absolutely be taking advantage of this. Again, I don't know exactly when. This is definitely going to be part of my 2024 growth strategy because as much as I want to get to 100,000 followers on YouTube now, because I hit, we're about to hit 20,000, which was double the goals that Chris and I had set for this year. So 100,000 is our next goal for YouTube, so I can get the check mark and my plaque. I'm also going to start growing my Twitch channel. Again, I would be stupid not to because it's free advertising at this point if I can simultaneously cast in this two same places. Now, because of the little caveats that they have in here, I need to look at I need to dive into that a little bit more and say, well, what do you exactly does that mean I can't show? Because they mentioned this thing about you can't use third-party services. Well, I use Streamlabs, but they say you can't do it to combine activity from other platforms or services on your Twitch stream during your simulcast, such as merging chat or other features. That one confuses me because one of the things that Streamlabs promotes as part of their Ultra program is a chat window that combines all of the chat in one place. But I think that means just for me and not necessarily for the users. So I just have to see how all that works to make sure that I'm complying with both of the guidelines. Because why not? There are a lot of people out there who have Twitch Prime accounts who would sign up to my streams, and that gives me revenue. I get ad revenue if the from because I'm an affiliate. At the very least, I'm not a partner, but I do have affiliate status on Twitch, so I get ad revenue from the streams on that platform. So if that audience begins to grow in the background, and if I've got 50, 60 people live on YouTube and 20 or 30 people live on Twitch, then I've got two income sources. Again, I would be stupid not to take advantage of this. So, in the links down below, it's the same username. It's Renfail. So you can find me at twitch.tv/Renfail. The account is quite old. It's not that pretty. I haven't done a lot with it. I did go back and sort of touch it up a little bit a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, thinking that I was just going to do some private stuff there for friends and people who stumbled across it. But now it's looking like it's going to be a legit thing. So I would urge everybody to go over there and follow along there. YouTube is my number one platform. It remains my number one platform. I'm not going in with YouTube because as much as I like to stream, I am not a streamer at the moment. That might change if the revenue from streams begins to outpace the ad revenue that's just generated by my content that I create for YouTube. But I've told, if you're a member of the channel, I've talked about this for a long time. We do income and analytics reports on my channel, and my ad revenue accounts for, depending on the month, but like 85% ish. 85% of my revenue is generated from the content that I create, not the streams. And that would have to significantly be outpaced by live stream revenue for me to actually want to start streaming full time or to consider myself a streamer. So I would say you don't have anything to worry about because creating content and uploading videos that are pre-recorded is still the way that I make my money as of this recording. So YouTube remains my number one platform, and I do want to continue to grow it because I've put 2 years full time into this, and overall a little over 4 years into my YouTube channel, whereas I've not really done anything with Twitch other than maybe a few months years ago just to get to 100 followers and get affiliate status. So follow along over at Twitch. Expect to see me to start simultaneously casting live to both places in the very near future. I'd love to hear your thoughts below. You don't have to like both platforms. If you want to watch me on YouTube, continue watching me on YouTube. Support me here with memberships. You get access to the private videos that I create here, which do not get created at Twitch and will not be created on Twitch because they are a membership perk here for YouTube. That's not going away. The only thing this will change is my live streams will now begin to be shown in both places so that people who want to support me on Twitch can with memberships and subs and bits. And those of you who want to participate here on YouTube can do so with super chats and memberships and so on and so forth. Plus, you get all the access to the other perks that I have here on YouTube, which I won't have over on Twitch because they just don't offer those things. And those are exclusive to YouTube as a platform. So big, big, big news in the worlds of streaming, and hopefully this is something that is going to help me be able to grow my channel and my revenue and be able to make things better, not only for Chris and I, but for everybody out there who is watching me grow as a content creator and a person who streams occasionally and beyond. Don't forget to join the Discord, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Of course, follow along over on Twitch. Links are down below, and I will see everybody in the next video. Until then, stay safe and happy gaming, everybody.